Good morning, Taconic, and welcome to a brand new episode of the Thunder Report. We have a great show coming up, so let's get going. Today is Friday, January 31st. First up on the show today, we have some headlines with the Berkshire Eagle. After that, we have a movie review and much more. But first, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Skills USA competition registration is now open. If you are interested in competing in your program, connect with your instructor, Ms. Conant or Mr. Thurston. Registration closes Friday the 7th, so you must check in before then. The Student Voice Summit, which was previously rescheduled, has found a new date. The summit will now take place next week on Friday, February 7th. There will be a special segment on Taconic TV going over more details on the day of the event, so be on the lookout for that. Tonight, there are two big games happening in the world of Taconic sports. At 4, the varsity bowling team will play against Drury at the Cove. At 5:30, the boys varsity basketball team will play at home against Agawam. Then tomorrow on Saturday at 1:30, the JV boys basketball team will play at home against Agawam. Also on Saturday, our varsity hockey team will play at Newton at 1:30, and on Sunday, JV hockey will play at East Longmeadow at 6:10. In partnership with the Berkshire Eagle, we have a few stories from the past week. Harry is over in Studio B, so let's head on over.
Thanks, Brendan. Now let's get right back into it. In the latest school community meeting, Superintendent Joseph Curtis shared some important updates about the budget for next year. The good news? Pittsfield Schools will get a $4.4 million increase in state funding. This will help cover pay raises for teachers and staff, important for keeping our schools running smoothly. Pittsfield schools faced major challenges last week due to extreme cold weather. For the second day in a row, students had a delayed start, but Crosby Elementary didn't open at all on Wednesday due to heating issues. The building's boilers struggled to keep up with temperature as low as minus 16 degrees. Crosby's aging infrastructure is raising concerns. The district is already pursuing a study to potentially replace Crosby and Conti Community School with a new facility on Crosby's campus. Pex Road Bridge in Pittsfield is set to reopen by early March after a 6-month closure. The new bridge will be delivered the week of February 3rd. With installation taking 2 to 3 weeks, the weather could cause delays. The bridge will initially have a gravel surface and be fully paved in the spring. For more information, please go to berkshireeagle.com. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Harry. Taconic TV's Green Week team is looking for teachers to feature on their segment Forward to the Past. If you would like to be featured, please email taconictv@pittsfield.net. Skills USA is hosting a Crush for Your Crush fundraiser. You can buy your crush a treat starting Monday the 3rd through Wednesday the 12th at all 3 lunches. Deliveries will be made on Friday the 14th. The Junior Class Council is selling tickets for their 3-prize raffle. Tickets are sold during all 3 lunches. Prizes include a $100 gas gift card, a dinner and a movie gift basket, and more. The drawing will be on February 7th in the afternoon. Now, we turn to Cody with this week's movie review.
After 46 years since the original 1978 Dawn of the Dead, Zack Snyder made his own remake of Dawn of the Dead. It was released on March 19, 2004, and the plot is about Anna Clark, a nurse. While her shift ends, she drives home from the hospital. Then the next morning, her neighbor turns into a zombie, and her husband gets attacked by the zombie. And she jumps out of the bathroom window when her husband turned into a zombie, and then she drives away and crashes the car. Then a police officer helps her, and they find more new people and run to the mall. But I was disappointed about the mall in this remake. The characters didn't do anything in the mall, and also the ending of the movie was pretty confusing, and we didn't know what happened to the characters. But I give it the same rating, a 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed this remake more than the original, and this one is very scary and more terrifying film than the original 1978 version. And I was definitely more entertained while watching the remake. It was more fun than the 78 version. So where can you find the original and remake of Dawn of the Dead? It's on Amazon Prime Video for both the original and remake. And it's also on the Google Play Store, Apple TV, and Fandango at home. And you can also get it on DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K Ultra HD.
Thanks, Cody. Our annual Mr. Taconic competition is fast approaching, and the Senior Class Council is looking for boys who would like to sign up. If you are interested, email Ms. DeMarco or Ms. Galvani. In other news surrounding some exciting performances coming up, next Thursday, February 6th, is this year's Winter Arts Night. This year, there will be many exciting performances from the band and the theater classes, along with an art gallery in the cafeteria. The show will start at 6 p.m. in the theater. Coming up, we have a very special interview with the cast of Death of a Hot Sauce Salesman, right after this message.
I'm Evan, the president of Skills USA at Taconic.
And I'm Katie, the vice president of Skills USA here at Taconic.
We want you for Skills USA. If you're looking to build real-life skills and connect with others, join us every Thursdays during Gold Week for our chapter meetings in the cafeteria.
That's right. Whether you're in carpentry, IT, or even business, there's something for everyone. We'll be discussing events, competitions, and team building challenges. Plus, we have awesome prizes.
And trust me, the more active you get, the more you grow, both in Skills USA and in life.
So don't miss out. See you Thursday after school in the cafeteria.
Now back to the studio.
With Taconic Theater Department's sold-out show, Death of a Hot Sauce Salesman, on the horizon, they didn't want to limit the excitement to just one night of the show. Next up, we have a rather spicy interview with the cast.
Welcome to the Hot Seat, where we ask some hot questions with even hotter sauces. We've asked the cast of Death of a Hot Sauce Salesman some questions, but with a spicy twist. Before they answer, they sampled one of our hot sauces.
What was your very first introduction to theater? Was there a specific moment for you that really stands out?
Oh my. Oh, that is disgusting. I went and I saw The Addams Family at some other high school. I don't know what high school, but I went and saw The Addams Family.
All right, so my first question is, what got you into theater, and what was like your big inspiration for joining it?
What got me into theater was when two of my friends joined theater during my freshman year. They did Much Ado About Nothing. And I was like, no, these are so dumb, I'm not doing that. And then I watched Much Ado About Nothing, and then
You wanted in?
I wanted it.
What was your first acting role? What was that like?
My first acting role, I was in 8th grade, and the theater teacher, Mr. Murphy, wanted me to audition for the school play Peter Pan Jr. And I initially told him no. I was like, absolutely not. And he was like, well, if you don't, I'm gonna put you in it anyway.
I hear you have a pretty big part in the next show in Hadestown. You're playing Eurydice. How are you faring with that so far?
Before, I was just doing tech. My first role was Shiloh for hot sauce.
Yeah.
So I really wasn't expecting like a big role like her, but I think it's really enjoyable.
With your experience with Hadestown so far, has it been a really positive one? Is there a favorite memory from rehearsal so far that you feel really strongly about?
Yeah, the audition process was pretty fun. The audition process was pretty fun. I got to meet a lot of new people, like a lot of new friends in the school. Holy yellow penguins.
How are you dealing with like going from playing Helen in Death of a Hot Sauce Salesman to one of the Fates?
I think that it's really fun to play Helen. She's really cool. And then the Fates are so like mysterious, and I love playing the Fate too.
Tickets for Death of a Hot Sauce Salesman have recently sold out, but tickets for Hadestown will be on sale soon.
Disclaimer, all participants in this interview willingly signed a waiver agreeing to participate in the challenge. By signing the waiver, participants acknowledge their voluntary involvement and understood the nature of the experience. If you enjoyed this hot interview, then there is more to come. The full interview is going out very soon on both our channel and on Taconic Theater's social medias at taconic.theater. Finally, today's word of the day is curriculum, meaning the subjects comprising a course of study in a school or college. Well, that's all we have for you today. As always, if you have any news you'd like us to report, please email us at taconictv@pittsfield.net. For more from Taconic TV, check out our weekly radio show, Up on Taconic, which airs every Monday at 6 p.m. on WTBR 89.7 FM, as well as on podcasting sites like Spotify and CastBox. As always, remember to take responsibility, have respect, and strive for excellence. Have a great day, Taconic.